Okay, so I guess this is going to be the first little episode of Canuck AU Prospector. Got down to the creek here, found myself a nice little hole here. Going to be digging in here today. Got a little bit of my gear. There's my super swoosh pan and a little classifier and a couple other pans and my pail. That's where I'm digging there. And here's the creek. There's the creek there. So I'm going to be panning here all day, and I guess instead of boring the heck out of you, I'm just going to pan my pans out just till like the bottom quarter, and then I'm just going to dump it in the pail, and then at the end of the day I'll pan out all the concentrates that I've put in the pail. Somebody was digging a hole here, I guess. Beauty spot here though. There's the river. Some of the mountains. There's a lot of big rock in here. Big boulders. Tough digging. It's all just big cobbles, but that's good. Big cobbles means big gold, you know. The river's gonna find an area where the river's dropping out big cobbles. Well, usually the river's gonna drop big cobbles off somewhere. Usually there's big gold, you know. Where the river's dropping off fine material, usually it'll be finer gold. So, you know, if your creeks you're working, something to look out for, you know. If you notice a section of creek is all small cobble, small gravel, sandy small gravel, you know, try it out for yourself, see what you get, you know, try the finer stuff. But something to look out for, you know, if you're on a creek and you see an area that's, you know, got big cobbles, well, maybe there's big gold got dropped out where the big cobbles got dropped out. So anyhow, it's pretty interesting down here. There's a piece of quartz there. Look at that big old piece of buggy quartz there. Look at that bad boy. Hey, this stuff's everywhere. Big buggy quartz. Anyhow, I'm not going to hold you up. I'm going to get to some panning. That way at the end of the day, hopefully there's some gold I can show you. Alright. Okay, so here's my hole. I'm just kind of digging in the side of the bank here. A lot of guys been digging down here. So a lot of the gravel seems kind of loose. But there was all these tailings. Dug a big hole over here. And they threw all these tailings up into the bush, and then it looks like the guys that were working from this side threw their tailings up this way. But I know this is the point of a big gravel bar. Comes right down. This is the lower end. First time I ever came digging down here, I was digging in behind this big cobble where all these tailings are now. And I did pretty good. I think I pulled out about a gram, almost a gram in a day from behind this big rock. This is where kind of the end of the gravel bar came down to a point right into this boulder. But so anyhow, I peeled. This was all covered in tailings here, all the way down to over here, and peeled all the tailings off, and it's a lot of like hard packed gravel down in here. Don't know how well you can see it, but she's hard packed stuff. Like, she's really hard packed in here. So I know no one's been digging in here for quite some time, and I know there's bedrock down under here as well. I haven't managed to get to any yet, but I've been starting to see a lot of it's fractured bedrock, so I'm starting to pull up a lot of these blue bits, fractured bedrock, so should be getting close. I don't know, it looks about midday or so. Got out here for about 11, and probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 or something. So I'm going to keep digging here in this hole here. We're up the way on the bank there, but we're going to keep digging here. in this hole here. I removed all these tailings, and I can see all the flood water came in here too. It's all roots and big boulders. But anyhow, I had some luck down here at one point, so hopefully we find some gold here today. Alright, ciao. This is a good one here. The shooting of Tommy Walker. I guess Tommy and his partner, they had a claim up here, and they were down at the pub one night, and I guess old Tommy, he got a little sauced up on the old hooch there, and his partner was giving him a hard time, so Tommy pulled out his revolver and blew his partner's thumb off. I guess Tommy was pretty peeved off, but anyhow, didn't work out so good for Tommy. Old Tommy boy paid with his life for shooting his partner's thumb off. Paid with his life. His partner shot him and killed him. It says here right on the sign that the judge got away with it. By whom the wound causing his death was inflicted, the evidence was insufficient to prove. Report of minors jury at inquest into Walker's death included in dispatch of Judge Hayes and Arthur Knoll. August 30th, 1864, when this place was discovered. Old Tommy Walker paid with his life. Poor guy. Well, I guess that's what happens when you blow your partner's thumb off. Alright guys, we're going to head down the road here some more.
Tired of waiting.
Well, this is the end of the Dewdney Trail here, folks. I guess when the Americans discovered all this gold up here, they were taking it down to the States, and obviously the government wasn't too happy with that, so they sent a bunch of boys out to build a trail. The trail starts in Hope, British Columbia, about an hour inland from the coast, about an hour east of Vancouver, and this is the end of the trail. All the way out here in Fort Steele, BC, all the way on the other side of the province.